first, to my left, from the 5 boroughs of New York. She is New York's finest. It's not personal, it's just business. Tina San Antonio. Her opponent in the corner to my right, from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, Ashley Dubois.
Of course, Ashley last month running into the force that we just saw called Megan Bayne, but she's going to be running into a bit of a mean streak here tonight with Tina San Antonio.
Well, hold on. She's not ready yet. She's got to take the, it's a skirt-like situation.
So eager.
Okay, she's...
It's cute. It's cute. She looks good, you know. Very impressive. Like the gear. Okay, now we're ready. We're going.
I feel like she's trying to get into the head of Dubois here because she knows that she's in there with somebody who, relative to her, is very inexperienced.
Absolutely, and if you can rattle a newer opponent right off the bat, I mean, if you can get into her head, like you said, I feel like that already gives you such an advantage.
And look at that reversal.
I mean, Ashley doesn't seem very rattled.
She does not. I mean, to see someone be able to do that with less than a year experience is just, it's mind-boggling to me.
But again, as you pointed out, Ashley has that extensive dance background. Not only is that important for body control and just learning how to do pro wrestling, learning how to execute these maneuvers, but there's the amount of discipline that someone who has spent years and years and years dancing, practicing, getting up, training before school, like that all translates to pro wrestling too.
Absolutely, that work ethic is not something you can really teach. She has been showing it in a big way, not only here at WWR Plus, but making her debut on AEW Dark. Imagine a career like that, where people think so highly of you. It's like, here you go, here's your debut.
And then, on the other hand, Tina San Antonio, like we were saying, she's someone who spent a lot of time wrestling around the East Coast, was very dominant, and she stopped. She took some time off. The fact that she's back in professional wrestling, all that says to me is that she believes she has something to prove.
Yeah, it shows that she really has it somewhere in her soul to get in here and compete. And also a little bit of a nasty, darker side to her as well that comes out. And I'm sure, well, she thought she had it, but Dubois holding onto that arm, making sure that she keeps control here. But you have to watch out for San Antonio. The crafty veteran always has one or two things ready to kind of get the advantage.
But when you leave wrestling, when you leave any industry for a while, new faces, new names, a lot of people getting attention. Tina San Antonio, as we saw from her entrance, she likes the attention.
She sure does. You could say that. Up and over. She goes waiting. Off the ropes. Bounces off. Shoulder tackle. And look at that cartwheel. As easy as you like.
Whoa.
Picks her up for the body slam. Slams her down, but it looks like she might have hurt her shoulder there a little bit on the slam. Misses with that senton, but she might have hurt herself there on that body slam attempt. So now Tina San Antonio could see that. Being a veteran, you know when your opponent's hurt.
Right, and that might be that inexperience of Ashley, that overzealousness. Going for that slam, maybe it was just a little too much, too early in the match. She wasn't ready for it.
May not have been, but now she better be ready to take a little bit of an onslaught here from Tina San Antonio, now knowing that she has the opening and she can put all of her veteran prowess on display here to try to pick up the victory. That's very, very big for her.
And the moment that senton was missed by Ashley, Tina San Antonio, she just pounced. She was just on her opponent.
Now that mean streak coming out with the Bronco Buster in the corner. And she could have chosen a lot of different ways to attack her in the corner, but she chose that way. I think that was a little bit of a, hey, I'm going to show you a little something extra.
Whoa!
Here's a vertical suplex. And Tina San Antonio now enjoying that attention she's
Cover. No.
2 count there.
That kick out was enough to just propel Tina San Antonio a quarter of the way across the ring. So if you thought that Ashley was done, don't count her out quite yet.
No, she has a lot left in her tank for sure, but Tina San Antonio looking to grind her away, use her veteran knowledge to try to get the victory here, because for both ladies, coming off of a loss, they know how important a win would mean to them, and there's the jawbreaker from D'Amboise.
Oh!
Back elbow from San Antonio, and look at that disrespect. Off the ropes. Quick leg drop.
Cover, but no. Just a 2 count.
And there's
Another.
the hook of the leg. I would say that first cover was a little nonchalant. Now trying to fold her up, and perhaps a little bit of frustration setting in here for San Antonio. She usually can finish her opponents a little quicker.
Kick right between the shoulder blades. Oh!
And at this point, Ashley D'Amboise has to come up with something here, because she cannot take this for too much longer. I mean, Tina San Antonio is really going to work here.
Oh!
That bounce backwards.
Ashley, I think, was trying to just get a moment, a break, hanging onto the ropes, holding herself up. Oh!
Tries an elbow, gets out of the way, and now there's a sliver of hope for D'Amboise.
Missed the leg drop.
She is clinging on here as Tina San Antonio tries to regain that advantage, but now both women are down.
And I don't know if you can see this well, but Ashley is clutching her throat. I think that's from the ricochet of that rope.
Could have been. And now it's going to make breathing a little bit harder, but both women slowly getting back to their feet. Ducks down. There's a shoulder block. And another one, and you can see her clutching that shoulder. So willing to go through a lot of pain to pick up the win here. Off the ropes.
There's that senton connected. Here's a cover.
Makes the cover. No. And you're right, she hit that senton that she wanted earlier that caused her downfall, but now she's back on top. There's a return of the favor of the jawbreaker.
Whoa.
Ross tries to lift her up, maybe a Uranage, maybe something else. San Antonio with the fireman's carry. Now she gets it.
Cover again.
Hooks the leg. No.
Just a 2 count.
The height she got on that Uranage, going down with her to add more force to it.
Pops Tina San Antonio onto Ashley's shoulders, but Tina goes back around. Quick roll up.
Rolls her up. She got her.
That's it.
She got the win. Ashley D'Amboise getting the victory here. It looked like she was down for the count, but able to bounce back and get a win. What do you think of that?
Tina San Antonio, she can't believe it. It looks like she's not going to really accept this loss.
She is upset, hot under the collar to say the least, but she is going to have to go back to the drawing board. And she is not happy, and I can't blame her. I mean, she was in control for most of that contest.